Hey everyone, I am Tanya Stewart, a jewel, one of the many jewels on our Health and Happiness Squad, and I'm here to talk to you today about one of the most critical aspects of our compensation plan. And the moment you understand how amazing this concept is, that will be the moment that you can start jumping up and down and understand that the only difference between going silver in this company, which is the first rank and very easy to achieve, and going diamond is just the length of time, because all you're going to do between silver and diamond is you yourself continue to make a goal of going silver each month. And when you get the individuals onto your team, you're going to help them to go silver. So it's all about going silver over and over and over throughout your entire organization, as well as with yourself. This is what's going to allow you to be able to look at these numbers like 4,500 points to get to diamond, and not be so overwhelmed by them. The power of three is where it is at. That's the concept I'm going to chat with you about today, the power of three. It is absolutely what is going to help anyone who has even the smallest network to be able to achieve jewel status in this company and beyond. It is amazing how well our company did in terms of making a compensation plan that will work for us to make money as we're helping to change lives and share our products. So to get you started, I want to share with you the numbers behind what the power of three can do for you. And for those of you who are super new to this, what this means is, as I said, going silver, which is finding three people in your network that can either find the products, use of the products, or want to make their own side income or full-time income. Now, one thing about if they are only looking for the use of the products, the power of three can only work for you if you have those individuals turn around and share with three more people. So you still always want to be keeping that in mind, even if it's just product users. And I'll touch a little bit on that in a moment. There will also be an additional video created on how to take your wholesale ambassador, someone who's just a product user, and help them to find their three people. So look for that on my YouTube channel. You'll find it there, and it'll explain a lot more of the details. So I'm going to do a quick screen share to begin with so you can see what these numbers look like and how that power of three works. Just need to bear with me for a second because I need to pull up an additional document to this first one that you see. Voila. Okay, so what you see here on my left-hand side is how to become a gold ambassador. This is the second ranking in this business. It's about $1,200 a month in average income. And if you're a really big go-getter, you can actually achieve this in your first 30 days, double promote and double rank double bonus. So you can talk to your direct sponsor about that if you're interested in doing that. It'll make you a significant amount of money and get your business going in huge momentum, which is great for this business. So on the right-hand side, what we have is an established power of three all the way down to your 7th level. In this compensation plan, you will only be paid to your 7th level. So that's why we have the graph here showing that many for you. And with each individual that you put onto your team, they become worth a certain amount of points to you. Your first, second, and third levels are worth 5 points, as you can see right here. 1, 2, 3, your first 3 levels worth 5 points. 4th level is 4, then 3, 2, and 1 down to your 7th level. Now, if you don't understand what points are, just trust me that they are like having stock in the company, and each of those points has a dollar value. Right now, it's hovering between $2.90 and $3. We're actually looking for that to go up quite a bit this summer with some of the products that are being launched. And in this graph, they use $3.25 as your average value of your points. So just keep that in mind when I am explaining these numbers, that value, of course, shifts every single month. The longer you're in the company, the more you'll understand that. So let's start back here on how to become gold, because that actually gives you the visual of what the power of 3 looks like. And it's so super amazing, you guys. I love this. Side note, I only started this business with 2 friends. It's a long story, but I was kind of a hermit for a little while, and neither one of them ever did the business with me. So I actually had like hardly anybody to reach out to. I had to turn to associates that I knew and current customers in the job that I had at that point in time. So very tiny market. And this Power of 3 is why I was able to go dual inside a year. Anybody who understands this concept and actually implements it, you're going to see very powerful effects and wonderful rank advancements. And the whole idea, of course, is to turn around and help your downline understand this concept as well. So everybody is in a win-win situation. Goodness. Okay, so here you are at the top. You've started with our Plexus team, and you want to get to silver. 1, 2, 3 people sign below you. You get a $100 bonus. It's fabulous. That is not that hard to do, to be honest with you. If you're struggling at all, make sure you post on the team page. Reach out to your sponsor. If your communication with your sponsor is limited, reach out to the other person, to the person above them. We are all here to help you figure out how to reach out to your network and get them interested in learning about our products in a 3-way conversation, so that we can either make them a customer, or in this case, a wholesale ambassador, or an actual ambassador willing to build their business. I've had people go silver in as little as 5 hours, and definitely within a week. And the longest you should be taking to go silver, if you're truly wanting to build your business, is a 30-day time frame. Okay, so make that a goal. First 3 people get signed to your business. Guess what? We're going to turn around and share with them exactly how to start posting on Facebook to engage their network, to find out what Plexus is all about, and how to be sending messages to their network privately, calling them on the phone and so forth, and getting them into 3-way conversations. So we're just going to duplicate that whole concept over and over and over. So once you get your 3 people, we share that idea with them, they're going to go find their 3 people, right? So when they're reaching out to their 3 people, here's the fun part about network marketing. They're doing the work, right? So you could be at home having dinner, they're out building a team for themselves, which is really your team, and it's what's assisting and growing your organization. Once they have those people connected and that they've gotten a yes from them, well, you're going to have to get engaged again with a 3-way chat, but it's still fantastic and it's exciting to grow your team anyway. So each of these individuals goes out and finds 3 people while you're having dinner, and you grow your business to 9 more additional people below that. See the exponential growth, not just 1 at a time, but 9 more people you could be putting on in a week. Because remember, I said I put people on inside a week. So if you take your 3 people, you could potentially have them in silver position inside a week, which is 9 more people onto your team. We're going to go ahead and educate those 9 people in the same exact fashion. They reach out, we keep duplicating, and you can see how this is going to grow really, really fast. To get to gold, you don't even need all 9 of those people to go silver, right? As you can see in this graph, only 1 person from each of these 3 has gone silver, and you're already at gold status. Now let's imagine and extrapolate and imagine all 3 of these set of 9, or I should say just all 9 of these people go silver. That's 27 people across this leg. So now you have 27 plus 9 plus the first 3 that you signed, and yet you only did the signing of the first 3. That's the key part, you guys. Now let's take a look at what happens when you extrapolate that out all the way down to 7 levels. That's where this chart comes in handy. The first 3 people right here is you signing those 3, then those 3 sign 3, and you have 9, then 27, which we already went over. But look at how these numbers begin to multiply. Your 4th level will then become 81, 243, 729, 2187. You get all done with extrapolating that out to your 7th level, and you have 3,279 people on your team for total points of 4893, giving you a paycheck of $15,902 based on a $3.25 pay point, just because you started this rhythm of finding 3 people and helping the people that sign onto your team do exactly the same thing. And I promise you, every person that signs onto your team has 3 people in their network that need our products or want the business, or even if they don't realize they want it, they need it because they're living paycheck to paycheck. That is a constant pattern in our society. There's so many people struggling right now. So either way, every single person has 3 people I know that they can share this with. So this number is extraordinary, right? $15,902 for signing 3 people and asking them to do the same. But guess what? It doesn't stop there. As your team is growing, and these 3 people, for instance, are out finding 3 people, you're way up here, and you might be sitting around with not a lot to do. You're going to turn around and continue to share with the next 3 people and the next 3 people and the next 3 people. And as you share, you'll find 3 more that say yes. Now, I didn't say the very next 3 people, but eventually you will find 3 more people that say yes. We're going to teach them the same method all over again, and guess where you're going to land? $15,902 on another leg. So this can happen for you over and over and over as you grow your team. Let me stop right here and tell you that this is on paper. And it is a wonderful visual way to explain how the Power of 3 works. And if you get 100% success, these numbers are 100% accurate based on a $3.25 pay point. But in this business, I've yet to see anyone with 100% accuracy. So don't be surprised if you don't get to that place. But I do know that the more that you talk about the Power of 3 and engage other people to understand the simplicity of it, the closer you will get to this number and the faster you will do it. And yes, there is an individual, multiple individuals in this company that have gotten to a level where they're making literally 7 figures a year by following this method inside of 5 years. So that's pretty humongous. And those that are successful in this business, this is definitely the biggest part of the compensation plan that they hone in on and teach their downlines. So wrap your brain around how easy that is. Find 3 people, start duplicating the process. Make sure every single level on your team is understanding this concept, and it all starts with you to make sure that that gets repeated. And you will have an incredible amount of momentum on your team and an incredible amount of success, both in, heartfelt success for all the goodness that you're creating for the people on your team, but also your financial success and the financial success of the people on your team. So all of it is like a win-win, awesome situation, and it makes it achievable to get yourself to Jewel level and to have a really amazing change in your financial life. So I hope this helps you a great deal. I will be submitting a number of other videos on my YouTube channel talking about how to do those wholesale ambassadors, get them launched so they're also sharing and getting their products paid for, and how to do invitations and so forth. If any of that is troublesome, just make sure you always go onto YouTube, not only my channel, but you can simply Google Plexus invitation, Plexus Power of 3, Plexus, how do I approach people? Any type of search like that on YouTube, you're going to get some great information from all kinds of jewels that are out there trying to help other people see this vision and follow through with the correct process. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for listening.